represent your life. The sand in the bottom of the glass would represent the past. The sand in the top of the glass would represent the future. Now, there's nothing you can do about the past. That is gone. Too many people spend their time living there, wishing they had done this or wishing they had done that. It's gone. And here's the beautiful truth. Let me use the Born Rich or the Think and Grow Rich book here to show you, you don't know how much sand is in the top of the glass. Now, you may think you have a lot, you only have a little. The only time you've got is right here, right now. So being worried about the past or the future is foolish. If we make up our mind, we're going to do what we feel is the best thing for us right now, we're going to have a pretty good life.
You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Life is not really long. Let's say the average person 30 years old. So you add up all your traveling, add up all your sleeping, add up all your school, add up all your entertainment, you've probably been half your life doing nothing. So what am I? I'm 35 years old. 30 more years, I'll be 65. We don't have no more influence. We can't do nothing much at 65. Your wife will tell you that. So what I'm saying, when you're 65, ain't too much more to do. In those 30 years, I have to sleep 9 years. I don't have 30 years of daylight. I have to travel back to America, take 6-7 miles. All my traveling, probably 4 years of traveling the next 30 years, about 9 years of sleeping, television, movies, entertainment, about 3 years of entertainment. Out of 30 years, I might have about 16 years to be productive.
After about a month and a half of staying in that little apartment and cleaning, I got a phone call from the head coach of the team who cut me, the head coach of the Calgary Stampeders. He called me and he said, "Hey, I know we cut you, but I'd like you to come back." I said, "Okay, I appreciate that, coach. Thank you very much. I'll think about it." He said, "Okay, great." I hung up the phone, and my dad said, "You're going to do it, right?" I said, "No, I don't think so. I think I'm done with that." And he goes, "What?" I said, "My gut tells me." He said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I'd like to get into the business." He said, "What business?" I said, "The wrestling business." He said, "You are throwing it all away. It is the worst mistake you will ever make." He said, "You're ruining your career." I said, "Maybe I'll be no good. But I feel like in my heart I have to do this."
Behind every moment of adversity in your life, there is a blessing and a lesson. Every moment of adversity has those two things. Pain always leaves a gift. Always. It's not going to change for you. Behind every morning at 5:30, my phone would ring. "Steve, this is John Walker. How you doing, man? It's gonna be a great day. How you feeling?" "Yeah, John, I'm asleep, man." "Hey," he said, "every time I call, I've called you 37 days in a row, and you keep answering the phone like something's wrong." He said, "Man, when you gonna change your attitude?" He said, "When you wake up in the morning, man, you got a bad attitude," which pretty much explains why you've been having a lot of bad days. And he said, "Man, I hate that about you, man, because you're such a cool dude. You got so much potential." He said, "Man, I'm sorry to bother you." Anyhow, next morning, I'm damn near sitting up in the bed. "Hello? Hey, Steve, it's John Walker." I said, "Hey, John, what's happening, man? What's going on with you, baby?" I said, "It's Steve Harvey, man." He said, "Steve, how's it going?" I said, "Man, I'm having a great day, man. I'm having a great day, John, man. You don't believe it, man. I got some great stuff going to be happening." He said, "Man, you my man." Click, and he hung up.
I took an English class. I got a fail in English. And my English teacher said in front of the entire class, "Lisa, you have to be the weakest writer I've ever met in my entire life." Don't worry, my story ends good. Don't feel sorry for me. I got 7 even under my belt. And then the same year, my speech teacher said, after giving me a D minus, I knew I had an A in speech. Like, come on. He obviously didn't agree with me. He gave me a D minus and said, quote unquote, Miss Nichols, I recommend you never speak in public, that you get a desk job. So here's the beauty of that story. Other people's perception of you ain't none of your business.
You don't have to be in the same faith I'm in, or you ain't got to call God the same thing I call him. But listen to me, you do have to call him, though. It's not going to make your life easy. Faith don't make it easy. Faith makes it possible. All you want is the strength to get through your life. On the days that I feel like I'm not going to make it, on the days that it feels like I can't endure anymore, I think back on my track record for surviving all my bad days. And so far, surviving all my bad days, my track record is 100%. That's pretty good.
Am I pretty?
Olive, you are the most beautiful girl in the whole world. And it's not because of your brains or your personality. It's because you're beautiful, inside and out. You know what a loser is? A real loser is somebody that's so afraid of not winning, they don't even try. Now, you're trying,